Guns. The word itself stirs up many images of shootings of multiple people, including young children. In the world today, there's controversy about whether or not teachers in grades K through 12 should be allowed to carry an armed weapon in the classroom. I know you girls want to have children someday, and one of you want to become a teacher as well, so this will affect you. I feel as if I am a credible speaker on this topic because I am studying to become an elementary education teacher, and it is something I need to be informed on. Teachers should not be allowed to carry guns in their classrooms due to the safety of the students. There are other ways to ensure school safety besides allowing teachers to have guns. I will discuss the problem with teachers having guns, why guns should not be allowed in the teachers' possessions in schools, and alternative solutions to school security. Which brings me to my first point. Teachers are defenseless, which only aids in school shootings. According to Everytown, most of the school shooting attackers were current students at the school. A few were former students. Since 2013, there have been at least 188 school shootings in America, averaging one a week. Gun safety is something everyone needs to take very seriously, especially in today's world, with guns being such an important topic. Not everyone has been taught gun safety, so if teachers were allowed to carry guns on school grounds, the school district would have to ensure every teacher has the proper gun safety knowledge, and some teachers may not feel comfortable going through that course or having a gun in possession around children. In an article I found from KCRA Everytown, while cleaning his handgun in a janitorial office, 32-year-old school janitor David Reese unintentionally discharged the gun, hitting himself in the hand. The campus was locked down while police investigated the incident. Reese was taken to a local hospital and treated for non-life-threatening injuries. He was arrested and charged with bringing a gun to the school campus and carrying a gun that was unregistered. This kind of accident can happen in any situation. It doesn't matter how qualified a person is with guns. Accidents happen. And a K through school 12 is the last place you want it to happen. Many accidents can happen when guns are in possession, which brings me to my next point, how dangerous guns are. Guns are getting into the wrong people's hands and are dangerous, especially around children. Many parents may not feel safe having armed weapon in their children's classrooms. The students may feel afraid as well, knowing there is a gun in the classroom. There must be a lot of trust within the classroom in order to even think about having weapons nearby. Children can get their hands on almost everything. Most children these days know how to work a gun, or at least pull the trigger from playing violent video games. This could result in a school shooting from an innocent child, injuring or taking lives of other students. In review, guns get into the wrong people's hands. Children love getting their hands on everything and will somehow find a way to it. In my opinion, there are many solutions to this problem, rather than teachers carrying armed weapons. A solution here may be to have a stricter school security. Every school should have a school resource officer present during school hours. The officer should be monitoring the building and surrounding environment routinely throughout the day to ensure the safest environment for the students and staff. Staff and students should practice for an active shooter regularly. Before, we were taught to go into lockdown in the classroom, but that has recently changed. Now we are taught to run to the nearest exit and escape the vicinity. It causes stress to the shooter with all the students running rather than sitting still in a classroom where the teacher and students are defenseless. Here are some key points in creating a safe school environment according to Paul Button from the Los Angeles Times. Number 1, create a single point of access when the school is in session. This is fundamental to the protection of the students and staff, and by using buildings as barriers to prevent intruders from gaining access to the campus. Number 2, add high resolution /definition security cameras throughout the school to visually control all areas of the campus, including the athletic fields, to monitor potential intruders, in addition to keeping administrative offices informed and in control. It offers the local police department the opportunity to also monitor the campus. Number 3, implement smart innovations in school construction. Doors and windows can provide greater safety for children and teachers in the classroom. The so-called Columbine lock, for example, allows classroom doors to be locked from the inside in the event of an intruder or lockdown on campus. Hardened glass placed at the entry of the administrative office creates a buffer to prevent a shooter from easily entering the site. And locating windows at a higher level on exterior buildings prevents easy intrusion without compromising natural daylight. To summarize, there are solutions and key points to create a safe school environment. In conclusion, teachers should not be allowed to carry guns in possession while on school grounds. To review, school shootings have become a worry to every parent. Guns are getting into the wrong people's hands, and there are multiple ways to keep your school safe. Ways such as stricter school security, knowing what to do in case of an emergency, and knowing the key points of creating a safe school environment. As you can see, allowing teachers to carry armed weapons in school is a great debate. Guns should not be allowed in a learning environment.